Hey everybody, Adventures in Idaho here. Gonna make a part 2 video of my carbine collection and a few tips on buying online. This will be part 2. Over the last winter of 2021, I acquired 3 more carbines on Gunbroker, and just kind of wanted to go over them, show them off real quick. The first one I got was this Quality Hardware on Gunbroker. Saw the pictures, detailed, did a lot of research. The barrel on it is an Underwood 544, which is correct. Quality Hardware used a lot of different makers on the barrels, and a lot of the parts on it, you could see the parts, you know, it was all taken apart. There was a lot of Quality Hardware parts on it, which was real nice. The stock was real nice. Had a nice cartouche there, and that's the correct spot, although this is a Type 3, I think it's Type 3 stock, M2 stock, so the stock's been replaced. It looks like it's been refinished and everything, which is real nice. It did have a Quality Hardware QU sling swivel. The thick kind, I think that's an original part on it. It had a Quality Hardware bolt, trigger housing. It really had a lot of the good parts on it, so I picked it up. Now this one is also a Quality Hardware. That I saw all the pictures of it, and one thing that really attracted me was this tag. In the pictures, it had this tag hanging right here, and I immediately knew that this was a CMP Quality Hardware carbine, because couple other carbines that I have from the CMP had this exact same thing in 2006 through 2009, when the CMP was selling M1 carbines. All of the carbines had a new Springfield Armory stock, which this was. So I called up the seller. It was a gun shop over in Oregon, and I asked the lady, I said, hey, is that a CMP? So she called the guy that brought it in for her to sell, and he said, yes, it is a CMP. He got it in 2008 or something, but he lost the paperwork. This was the only thing he had left, and this box right here. This box is what he brought it for her to sell, and this is a dead giveaway. This is the same box the CMP was using, and the FedEx sticker. So I knew it was right away a CMP. It had a 244 inland General Motors barrel on it, which is correct. Quality Hardware used a lot of different barrels. I don't think they even had their own barrel, but I could tell right away this was a CMP Quality Hardware. So I really scored on that. Got it for just over $1,000, and then shipping and stuff. But it didn't have the paperwork. That's the only thing. The guy couldn't find the paperwork, which is unfortunate, man. I'm going to call up the CMP and see if they have a record of it. Maybe I can get some of the paperwork for it. I don't know. But anyway, the third one I bought was this IBM. I made a video earlier. It's on my channel of this. It's an IBM. The The stock is a M2 cut stock. I think you call that a pot belly or just a Type 3. I'm not sure. But the finish on this IBM carbine is absolutely beautiful. It does have a little scuffing right here from the bayonet lug going in and out. It's nice and tight. I did put a POB sight on it, which was about $70. But when you put new parts on, or good used parts on it, it just adds to the value. This trigger housing is a Type 4 trigger housing. It's the stamped type and brazed, which is correct. All IBM carbines have the stamped and brazed trigger housing. And so just wanted to go over that with a few of my new acquisitions over the winter, and we'll have a few more tips on buying online here in a minute. Okay, everybody, my tips for buying online on GunBroker, maybe eBay, bidding on parts or guns. My advice to everybody is don't get caught up in a bidding war. On Sunday night when on GunBroker, the winning bid goes out. Everybody's home, everybody's bidding on them. I try and look for Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday night when the bid is awarded. I found that like the M1 carbines, they go a lot cheaper, a little bit cheaper anyway. M1 carbines are not cheap right now. They've gone crazy. So the best thing to do is just shop around, look on eBay. There's 50 M1 carbines on there, 25 M1 carbines on there. Keep an eye on them. A lot of them will have some of them will have a stock where the stock is trashed. If the stock is trashed, don't let that stop you from bidding on it. If it's got a nice finish, no rust or anything, keep an eye on that one, because you can send that stock into Hidden Springs 2020 on eBay. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know who that is. For $150 round trip, you can have a brand new looking stock almost, Sometimes there's something about it, the gun that will turn people off, and you're seeing not a lot of people bidding on it. If you know you can fix it, or you can buy a new part pretty cheap, maybe that's the one you want to buy. So anyway, do your homework, call the seller, email the seller, contact the seller, or if it's a gun shop, you can easily find out their phone number. It might not be listed there, but you can see where it's coming from. You can see his name on there. So also, this is my carbine collection and a few tips of buying online, part 2. If you want to see part 1, if you haven't ever seen part 1, click up here and there's part 1. So that's all we got for now. Thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe.